Yeah, it's the Archivest, y'all. Exclusively interviewing Jordan Croucher.
What's up, Archivest? How you doing, man?
Always good, my man.
Right.
And who is Jordan Croucher?
Jordan Croucher, that's me, young cat from Halifax, Nova Scotia, you know, doing this R&B thing, you know what I'm saying?
Being the lead singer of Shades of Groove. Share with us.
Shades of Groove, wow, that was an amazing time. I was in university, back in Antigonish at St. Alex University, and my man Jimmy Mullen hit me up, come up to me one night at the pub and was like, yo man, these guys are jazz students, so he's like, yo, we got a band. You know, they heard me sing some karaoke and stuff. That was amazing because that's when I really fell back in love with, you know, singing and wanting to do music, you know what I'm saying? So, Shades of Groove, yeah.
And No Dress Code, produced by Classified.
Yes,
Share
sir.
about the success on your first record, as well as being a youth ambassador and being a delegate in the Citizens Voice program.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was an amazing time. Me and Class put together an album. It was crazy, you know, it didn't take us much time. We put together in like a year, like back and forth doing touring and stuff with him. So it was amazing to get some product out in Canada, you know, and, you know, going around the country and touring with Class was a blessing too, because, you know, as you know, his following is amazing in this country. So that was definitely a growing experience for me, getting on stage and, you know, that kind of thing. And Democracy, D250. Wow, shout outs to D250. That was also a blessing. I got to go on a little school tour with a full orchestra. So hearing the orchestra behind you is like, whoa, music, right? So that was amazing. Did some traveling overseas with the Governor General of Canada. Just great experiences, man. Great life experiences for me, for sure.
And Jane and Finch projects,
Yeah,
and having King Lou from the Dream Warriors introduce you to the hip hop scene. And touring with Classified and Maestro. Tell us more.
Wow. Yeah, man. Shouts to King Lou, Dream Warriors, Michie, the whole crew. I mean, I don't even know if they really remember, but that was the time. 17K in Grassway. With Jane and Finch, my family moved there when I was about 9 months old. So, you know, King Lou went to junior high and high school with my brother, lived upstairs. So, you know, he you know, used to hang out in the lobby, and, you know, they would breakdancing was it back then, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he had me teaching me breakdancing. I used to breakdance in the lobby with them and stuff like that. So that was pretty amazing. Maestro, Class, wow. God, man. Just dope. I remember, you know, coming out here and doing a show. I forget the name of the club. We came out, strollers here, and just rocked it. It was crazy. And, you know, shouts to Class too, like I said, man. He, you know, Stro actually told me, he's like, bro, you know, soak this up, because, you know, there's no other hip hop dudes in the country that can really tour with a following around the whole country like Class. So it was definitely an amazing experience.
And competing in Canadian Idol. How did this go, and from where you're at, and singing national anthems at sporting events?
Yeah, Canadian Idol. That was dope. I got chose to go to Toronto. I forget the season. It might have been for third season, maybe third or fourth. Chose to go to Toronto out of the top 100. It was a little over top 100, but I was cut probably, you know, in the, you know, 60 range, closer to, before the day of top 35 was picked. But it was an amazing experience, just being, like, you know, selected and being around all these voices, and, you know, kind of figuring out what I wanted to do as an artist. You know, sitting there singing with an opera singer, and then having a dude that sings rock and roll right here, and a dude that's, you know, doing gospel. And, you know, it's just, I figured out, okay, this is where you know, I want to go with it. And it was great though. I wasn't really upset about not making it to the TV episode, because, you know, I needed some growth. And, you know, from that, I got referred to this Much Music show, Much 911. So, you know, it kind of gave me a little bit of a name. Anyway, they did a little profile on me and stuff. So, yeah, the Canadian Idol, that was dope.
How was that with Much 911?
That was great, man. They ran it for like 2 years after, you know, they kept running it. So it gave me some life without, you know, ever having a song on the radio or being on TV or anything like that. It gave me some life and kind of just, you know, made me go harder, made me, you know, want to work harder, so I could get to the point where I'm, you know, putting out videos and stuff like that. So.
And CBC Rising Galaxy Award in 2007, nominated for Best Urban Single, and for 2008 East Coast Music Awards, then opening for Neo and Snoop Dogg, Rihanna, Nas, and Joel Santana. Yeah. Tell us about these hard-working accomplishments.
Oh, hard work. It's what we love to do. It's Yeah, man. You know, once again, shouts to Half Life and Class. You know, putting in the work and you know, getting it out there the way we did. You know, the East Coast has always held me down and showed me a lot of love. East Coast Music Awards. You know, Nova Scotia Music Week. You know, it's been amazing. You know. Can't even really, you know, I don't really know what to say.
Opening for Snoop Dogg, Rihanna, and Nas?
Yeah, that.
Your experience?
The Rihanna one was crazy because it was so quick. I had to actually catch a flight that night. Actually, yeah, I caught a flight, so I didn't even get to see her perform. I went and flew to Toronto and shot Selfish Times video the next day. So that was dope. Oh, here we were. Where was that at the Snoop show? That was crazy. There was like 10,000 people there. It was outside. It was bananas. It was like, you know, and Snoop just stood in one spot and just rocked it, cool as ever. So that was amazing. Neo was cool. He gave me some good advice. I learned a lot about sound at his show. I actually stood beside the sound guy. I gave him an album. Stood beside him for the whole show, and it was dope because he was working magic back there. You know. The importance of sound, but Neo gave me some good advice too. He told me to go to Village Underground, him and his people, you know, go to Village Underground in New York, and I went and did it, met some people, you know. So, you know, the grind, man.
And feeling fine.
Feeling fine.
When you first came up.
Yeah, that was a big record, man. You know, getting, you know, Class put me on his album because he put it on Hitchhiker Music and put it out. So, you know, it was kind of like a single for both of us. So that was an amazing day, especially the video. Shouts to Cashmere, who shot a video in my neighborhood, Uniac Square, Halifax. It was special, definitely special. Yeah.
I Am Jordan, your newest record, and working with Kuya, who's worked with Nelly, Genuine, Akon, and Jesse McCartney. Mm-hmm. How is it going with you so far, and the response from your fans?
It's overwhelming. it's amazing, man. Kuya, like. We put the time in on this project. You know, we took 3 years to make it, and you know, they're no slouch when it comes to production. You know, you seen who they work with. The credentials are pretty amazing. So, you know, I was blessed to meet them. It's actually a West Coast guy who hooked me up with them, Craig McMillan. He hooked me up with them. So, you know, I was blessed to get in there with them, and you know, we're still making music now, and the album's doing well. I Am Jordan. It's JRDN. We dropped the Val. Shouts to Les. You know, the singles have had some good success on the charts, so you know, it's great. And Canadians are supporting. Shouts out to Canada supporting the R&B.
And now working with CP.
Yeah,
how's that going for you?
It's good, man. It's amazing. You know, getting to know them guys, and you know, they're putting me on a lot of stages and stuff, and really support my project. And you know, shouts to Belly, Sal. You know, they're looking out for me, Manny. I'm here with Manny now. It's been a good run. You know what I mean? We're still working real hard, and you know, the summer's coming, so hopefully things get better with the weather. You know what I'm saying? So.
And working with other artists, who are you currently working with in the underground?
Oh man, a lot of cats. I mean,
any females?
Yeah, I did a song with a young girl named Island Carter from the St. Catharines area in Ontario. She's really the only female I've worked with. Well, besides not only Fiona on my album,
okay.
You know, that was amazing. Shouts to the remix project too. Gavin over there, he made the connection. And
Freddie Fame as well.
Man, it's been great. But I've been working with a lot of P-Rain, Mayhem Moriarty, Sage, Ghetto Child. You know, like a lot of dudes. My man Mars. You know, there's a lot of cats all over. Homeboy out here, I did a record with Lazy. You know, I can't even name. There's so many, like, because that's one thing I want to do is, you know, it kind of sets me a little different from a lot of artists that are doing things they don't. Some people don't like to work with so many people. They want to, you know, keep their stuff exclusive. But I'm that type of dude. I just want to work. You know what I'm saying? I'll work. If we're in the studio, you put the beat on. You know, I'm trying to just work as much as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Share with us on your accomplishment with P-Rain so far.
Oh, P-Rain. We got in the studio. About 2.5, 3 weeks ago. About a month ago. Dope record. Him and his crew wrote the hook. It's a real hot record. And then there's a record that Kuya did that I did with Kuya. I didn't write the record. It's a dope record called Too Good that his people are really interested in too. So, you know, shouts to P-Rain. He's working hard, and you know, I think he's working on his demo right now. So, good luck. You know what I'm saying?
And the new videos that you've done, You Can Have It All, and Like Magic. What are the fans feeling?
They're liking it. They're liking it. You know, I'm getting a lot of good feedback. You know, You Can Have It All. You know, that was, the record that, a lot of people really, really took to and are really, really loving the vibe of the video and everything. So it's great. Two dope videos, and it's about to shoot the next single, hopefully in the next few weeks.
And the best hip hop R&B memory that you've been part of or contributed to for Canada?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I have to say my best hip hop memory, I mean, aside from like being introduced in Jane and Finch and all that, is when I first moved to Halifax. I don't know if you heard of MCJ and Cool G. I moved to Halifax and they had a single out called So Listen. And I remember watching the video, I seen the video, and like, this is my new neighborhood where I just moved to, so it's like, you know what I mean? That's probably my best hip hop memory. R&B memory? Hearing Sunshine for the first time. That's my best R&B memory. Shout outs to Kenneth Edmonds, Mr. Babyface. Because that's what turned me into who I am. When I first heard that, that's my best R&B memory. That's what turned me into who I am.
And the biggest crowd you've ever rocked?
Was the Snoop show. Dude, there was 10 stacks in there. That was crazy. It was outside. It wasn't far from here. I forget the name.
Oh, Apex Project in Chilliwack.
It was Chilliwack. It was Chilliwack. That's exactly what it was. Chilliwack. Yeah, man, that was bananas, man. Yeah, that was a dope show. Really dope. Swollen Members killed it too. Homeboy was crowd surfing. Shit was crazy.
Prevail, that's what he does.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
And you have anything else to add?
Shout outs to everyone in New Canada doing their thing, man. The scene is doing really well, and shouts out to my team back home, NEP, everybody I work with. You already know what it is. Yowza, Scotia, Halifax, Squaretown.
And you got any other shouts?
NP, North Pressa. Shouts to Kuya, shouts to Cashman, Ghetto, Sazy, Mayhem, Mars. Everybody working. You know what I'm saying? Free Vinny D, shouts to Vinny D. Littles, Syph, New Money Gang, all the everybody out there pushing team offense. You know what I mean? Everybody's it's a good look. Yowza at me.
And this is the Archivest, and you already know the name, y'all.
Yes, sir.